So your advisor just isn't working out for you and you want to switch to someone else. Here's what you need to know to make that happen. Hi everybody, I'm Leigh from teachingacademia.com, and I'm all about giving you the tools you need to navigate academia to make your best impact. Today we're talking about switching advisors, specifically when you find out that your advisor just isn't working out so well for you, and how do you do that in a professional way. So first of all, let's get this out of the way. If it's a temporary advisor, it's no big deal, right? It's temporary, you're going to switch ideally in that second semester of your first year. But let's think beyond the temporary advisor. Let's say that you've identified somebody who you thought was going to be your advisor, and you've made that permanent, although nothing's really permanent, right? And it's not working out as well as you thought it would. So you found somebody else and you want to switch. That's what we're really focusing on here. How do you make that happen? So think about timing, okay? Now, a good time to change advisors is there's a couple of good spots. First of all, after you've completed coursework. So if you've settled in with an advisor and you've got a program studies committee and you're making progress in that area, then really I would go ahead and see that through, unless there's like just a really exceptional reason to not, okay, if it's an extreme situation. But in kind of a standard situation where it's just, you just kind of don't want that advisor anymore, you found somebody better, I would go ahead and see that through comps. And then when I got to the other side of that, before I started my dissertation proposal and made a dissertation committee, then I would switch advisors. That is a really good time to make that switch. Now, you might be thinking, hey, I'm in the middle of my coursework, my advisor's not working for me, I found somebody, like, let's just switch, okay? This person isn't on, let's say this person isn't even on your program of studies committee, or maybe they are, but let's just go ahead and switch. Why should I have to wait? Well, first of all, you can go ahead and talk to that person and say, hey, I'd really like for you to be my advisor, but I'm going to go ahead and wait till I get on the other side of my comprehensive exams to do that. You go ahead and start working with that person in that capacity, okay? It's just about when does it make sense to make that switch on paper and move certain people out of positions and move other people into those positions. That's all that it's about. So I'm not telling you that if you delay making the switch official that you shouldn't work with somebody in that capacity. You can work with somebody in that capacity and then just make that switch when you have finished your program of studies, gotten through your prelims, but before, right, you start your dissertation. That's a nice way to make a nice clean break, okay? So you do want, obviously, when it's time to make that break, you want to communicate this to your advisor, and you're going to want to do it in person. Don't disappear. Don't just have your advisor one day have a piece of paperwork show up in their box that they need to sign. Like, go sit down and have a talk with them and just let them know, hey, I'm going to be switching. This is why. Make it about the work, okay? You don't have to make it about, oh, this isn't working out for me, or, oh, I don't like that you do this or that you don't do that. Just say, hey, this person's better fit for me. I'm switching to them. And you know what? Honestly, most people, we don't care. We're not bothered by it. Okay. First of all, we want what's best for you. And second of all, technically, it is less work for us. So most people don't tend to argue with that. Students do tend to sort of build it up in their head, like we're going to be angry, make a big deal, be very upset, but we're normally not, okay? We want what's best for you, and if switching to a different advisor is what's best for you, then go for it, make it happen. So if you like this video, want more advice, follow me on over, and I will see you in the next one.